Okay. Parul Bhandari, you were disagreeing with that point, and I think even I'm not very comfortable with that, because I think then we fall into the trap of saying, but why didn't she leave?
Yeah,
there's a Stockholm syndrome also.
Absolutely. So this is one of my pet peeves about this, because again, as I said, it isn't just about a woman, the woman, why didn't she leave? Why didn't she have the capacity to leave? I think this is a very reductive way of looking at it, because as you have already insinuated, we are constantly making women doubt their choices, right? And I call this the guilt and burden, the burden of choice and the guilt of modernity. That she is supposed to, she's saying, okay, now I made this choice, I have to make it work. In fact, a lot of scholarship on so-called love marriages versus arranged marriages also makes this point, that people who have chosen love marriages find it far more difficult to carry on in these marriages, even when they turn toxic, than those in arranged marriages, because they're constantly made to say, look, you've done this now you handle this.
Yes.
So women also want to make it work. Now, so it isn't just about, therefore, this one woman who's been bold enough to take this choice. And this ties back to Mr. Lal's point, that the fact is that people are pushing their age at marriage, so everybody will be experiencing different kinds of romantic encounters. So this is not a thing that only bold women do, right? But the only thing is here that whatever choices that these women make, they're also made to work on it and prove themselves and the others that it isn't the wrong choice. So herein, as I said before, we as society need to provide them that support and not do this victim blaming yet again.
Yes.
And in fact say, it's okay to make wrong choices. It's also okay to see that people change. As we've discussed this before, Aftab Poonawala was giving all the right signals. You said you might be also right swiping his profile. So he was saying the right things.
Yeah.
So it's okay to make these choices and then realize that the partner that you've chosen has actually transformed, and that's absolutely fine. We as society are there to provide you the tools to see how people have transformed into something which isn't ideal, or to equip you to look for those red flags. And no matter which phase that you are in that relationship, before marriage, right, a day before marriage or after marriage, you should not feel guilty about that choice and be able to walk out without being.
As a society, we should not be pressurizing them or adding to the pressure of making their choices work. If, as you find out down the road, as you're saying, maybe your partner's change, he's not what he had claimed to be.